me go. Oh. Oh, what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to install the latest version of Windows. Something's going on here, something weird. Let's see something here. Okay, I guess I'll have to mount the drive. Let me go back to, oh boy, go back into Windows. I think it installed it differently because I use a different interface. Oh, I see what happens. All right, I need to switch. Mount. Open. Run as admin. Okay, so I'm trying to install Windows 11 Pro H3. I want to see if it works. I'm running a script. I can't get it to work the other way. Can't go into the registry and make some changes. Won't work that way. Let's see if it works now. Tried everything. Checking updates. Ah! It said it took it. Oh! It took it. Checking Oh, now I'm going to check the PC. Ah! We're getting a few things. That means it's going to do it. Aha! Yep, we did it. Yep, that's it. Let's run the script, which is basically a batch file. Yeah, accept. Ready to install. Checking for updates, 2%. We're doing this over Wi-Fi. Business access points, not no toys. The real McCoys. I want to see what they got in that script. Oh. I want to know what they run that I didn't run. Because I used to write scripts back for improving Windows. So we get full speed ahead and we didn't have to wait a while. It's installing. Good, I'll have this installed on this computer and that computer. I'll have to get it on the other computer. Yeah, you can see for yourself. Oh, I'm gonna unplug. I can't do screen capture because it's gonna reboot. So you can see it's installing Windows 11. I know people don't want. Oh, we don't want to look at it like this. Yeah, well, hey, that's all I have to. That's the only way I can get it. See, you can see it. See, can you see it? Yeah. It's installing Windows 11 on a unsupported machine. But I have the DLL that was my version of it. The DLL was taken out. That was being checked. So I had it for PCs that had the feature for the TPM and PCs that didn't have the TCM. And there was a DNL was taken out, the second one, but it wouldn't accept it. I tried to modify the registry. There's like 4 settings in the registry, but it wouldn't take. I got to see what the I got to see. Oh wow, I don't know where the other thing installed. Let me see if I can run. I have to go into a different browser. Let's see where it installed. Let me see what the download folder is. Okay, there it is. Okay. Let's see if I can edit it. I used to have a program that was free. It looked like Notepad, but it wasn't. It was designed for programmers. So it shows you the line of code separately. Let's see if I can edit this. So it's using PowerShell negative win1 space NOP space -C. Disable all safeguards. Okay, so he is going in. Okay, it's going into the registry and make some changes in the registry. Huh. Well, I am a script writer and a Windows developer. I wrote my own scripts to do certain things to speed up the processing. Speed up the networking in Windows. It was slow. Okay, it's checking 46 updates, so that's still going. I just want to see how this is written. I wonder how many times they had to do this before it actually worked, but it didn't work in the first go. They use PowerShell. So right here is a regular DOS batch file, but they use this the command line to run it. Well, it worked. Now everybody else can run it. And they all can, everybody, well, see, the thing is now once Word gets out, Microsoft figures it out and then blocks this access as well, like there with all the other accesses. Because basically this is doing the same thing I did today, going to the registry and make some changes. Allow upgrade with unsupported TPM or CPU. Enabled 1. See, I did that. Policies. Oh, I didn't go into the policies. Microsoft policies. Windows Update. Disable WFB safeguards. Ah, didn't do that one. Windows box. Windows Update boxes. So I wonder if we would just, I want to try this on my other computer. Just go into the registry and add these 2 lines and see if that would allow it just to update without going to it. But there must be more. Otherwise, why run all this other stuff? Well, we'll see if it works. That's it. That's all we can tell. It's still updating. So I'm going to be down for a while. Oh, I see. Gotta run it again. So you're going to run it again and again, and then remove the scripts. It changes changes the software policies in the system setup file in the registry. Well, it didn't change the policy. So I wonder if we change the policies, update settings, set it to 1 and disable the safeguards. Would it disinstall it? I'm going to check that out on the other computer without running the script. And if it's just those 2 lines, because if it installs, that's great. I mean, this is more for people who don't know how to go into the registry and make changes. But you still have to go into the policies. HKLM software policies, Microsoft Windows Update. You gotta put something in there too. So actually, wait a minute. There's actually 3 lines have to be put in. Yeah. So it's the first line is HKLM software policies, Microsoft Windows Update. You got to go in there and you got to and then you have to create a you have to create a D word 32. Disable Windows. It's disabled. WUFB safeguards, and you put 1. That's number 1. Then you have to go into HKLM system setup, MO setup, and allow upgrades with unsupported TPM or CPU, all one word, and that's 1. Is there another D word there? Oh, okay. That's 2. It's 3 D words. I'm gonna see if that can work. You can see if that works without running a whole script. Because a lot of people don't run the script, because just to run the script, Windows wouldn't let me. I had to run a bypass. They don't want you to do nothing on your machine. And we're techs. We're supposed to be able to tinker and tweak. We're not Apple people, Chrome OS, you're not allowed to do any changes. I can't run my own software to clean up the fragmentation on a Chrome OS. I can run part of it, but it won't let me run the whole thing. It's not supported. But I can do that on Google TV, Google Android. But I can send programs from another device, from a computer. Well, I don't want to get too technical, but you know what I mean. Yes, it's called modifying. You're modifying your computer, but it's your computer. You should be able to do what you want. But anyway, that's what I'm going to say. So let me run this script. It's still running, getting updates. So it's going to do that for a while. And then I'm going to take these codes and go and see if I can put it in the registry and see if it'll run without doing all this. You still have to download the ISOs from Microsoft. I picked English x64-bit. Now remember, the OS is 64-bit. Oh, the OS is. I'm not high myself. I know some people like to high. I don't know why. Still gonna find you out. The operating system is 64-bit. Your CPU is 64. Your CPU is still 32-bit and 64-bit because it has to support 32-bit software. So when you're buying these new computers, you gotta remember. Oh, gee, I got a 64-bit processor. Nope, it's still 32-bit. Some of them can't do 16-bit anymore, so it's 32-bit and 64-bit. It's been like that for years. Now some graphics cards, the GPU can do 256, But remember, the highs on those, the bus is 64. Unless, yeah, it's 64. But sometimes they could do 128. But the bus is still 64. That's what the bottleneck is. We have not come out of this bottleneck system yet. That's why you might say, gee, why did my PC run slow? I just bought it. I'm going to do a video on that. And we're going to talk more about that. So you understand what to buy online. Okay, it's still running, checking for updates. It's 46%. It's going to be a while. Because I didn't realize that this is still running H121, you know. So that's, and I installed. Those of you that have the gateway from Walmart can upgrade to the latest. You got to make sure you have enough space, like a little over 11 gig. If you don't, it's not gonna update. That's what I ran into. I had to remove a game out of it just to get it to go. Yeah. Yeah. Well, anyway, hey, like I said, we like to modify our computers. We don't want to spend more money if the computer is working. Why can't it run the current processor speed? Oh, oh, oh! What'd I do? Let's see. I hope it didn't change anything. Okay, I didn't touch anything. Can't even lean on the keyboard anymore. But the script seemed to have two fail saves. If it doesn't want to work the first time, you gotta run the same command again to remove the code. I don't. We'll see what happens. If I can run it without the script, it'd be great. But yeah. I'm just still waiting for the updates to finish. Well, anyway, so I'll let you know if it works or not and report back. All right, because I tried to run another video before trying to get it to work, but it wouldn't work, so I just removed that video. There's no sense showing that. This one, I'll just leave this up. But, let me unplug this. I mean, we all can learn. But that's about it. Oh, yeah. We're going to talk about this device for those of you who are interested in, I bought a couple of these. There's one inside the SUV. Oh, what does this do? So if you don't have Bluetooth in your SUV and you want to play wireless Android, it works with Apple products too. That's like very cheap, And it just plugs right into your 12 volt and your lighter. If you have you have the adapter socket. A lot of people have that socket anyway, and then you plug it into your auxiliary, and then you got Bluetooth. You could take it from wireless CarPlay. I guess wireless CarPlay. I guess you call it. Yeah, Android CarPlay or what's the other thing? Apple. Yeah. But I also use it inside the house for receivers that don't have Bluetooth feature. It works. Or mixer, whatever that you want Bluetooth to work with. That's what, and you can just transmit it to it. It's easier that way. Especially you're running a studio and you want to use another device, like a Bluetooth device, you can do that. That's what that does. That's why I have an extra. That's why I didn't take this one out of the box. I had ordered another one. I have like 3 of these. One is inside the SUV. There is another one in the studio. I think there's another one in one of the surround sound systems. So that's what this is. Work. So I have another one that had a built-in battery and they don't work. But we'll talk about that another time. This is like a long time. Let me see what's going on the PC. He's using 100% PC. Oh, wait, what else is running? Let's see. Modem? Is that a modern setup host has? Animalware is running very high. I'm shutting down quick CPU, but I think it might be messing around. So, well, remember, I disable a lot of stuff from my system that I don't really need. A lot of stuff was using bandwidth because Microsoft prioritized the your net card. Yeah, it prioritized the net card for Windows updates, and it took a huge chunk of resources, almost 50% of your. Besides that 20% they rob, you know. Okay, CPU dropped down to 38%. It could have been quick CPU. I don't see nothing else running in the button. It says game input host. What? That would game in post. Game. Yeah, game input host be on. What the? Oh, that's right. I forgot I had my. Let me turn it off. End that task. End that task. All right. According to this, the Animalware servable executive is on, and that's about it. CPU is at 100%, 18% of the memory. Let's see what performance is. Processor CPU. CPU is running at 3.35 gigahertz. All right, I'm just going to close out these things. They don't need to be running. Let's make sure there's nothing else running in the background. This thing run by itself. Okay. Well, I'll let you know what happens. Okay. Wish me luck. Can't afford. This is a main computer. I know I should do it on the main computer, but hey, we gotta take risk. You know. You know. All right. I didn't do questions on this one because nobody was on here before. So I know when everybody's on here. That's good. I'll come back. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna lie. All right. Okay. Hey, check back later. If it works, we'll talk about it. Okay. Take care.